Hello gamers and welcome to episode 10 of the adventures of a Max May. In the previous episode we lost a bunch of money going for Scorpia's offspring, but we got the pet. We got PK'd a few times along the way. But the important part is that we got another pretty follower that is currently not following us, because we're hunting for another one. In this pretty blue armor and pretty blue Max Assembler cape, we will be hunting for the giant mole pet today. The pet rate is 1 in 3,000. We should see a couple elite clues along the way, and we'll actually make some money this time. Our starting KC for the mole is 557, and I have never done this method. I've only ever done Darok method. I think I used the Fang once or twice, but either way, this is the first time I will ever use range. It's supposedly better DPS than the Fang, so we'll see how it goes, and I don't know how long this is supposed to take, but we start at 557. As we finish our first mole kill, I decided to do a little bit of math. And the expected kill per mole, or the expected value per mole kill is roughly 50 or 30, 20 something. It's some amount, okay? It's like 23,000 or something. So based on my current KC and the drop rate of the pet, I should expect to make roughly 55 to 60 million if we go on drop rate, which is significantly better than Scorpia, Chaos Elemental, and the Chompy Chick, which netted me negative monies. So this is a step in the right direction. But I figured you guys would appreciate a little bit of math and kind of seeing how much profit you can expect to make if you go for the pet here. That is 600 KC. I don't really know when to do updates for this boss, because there's absolutely nothing happening here other than me hiding in corners and shooting him with arrows. Well, that's a curved bone. I wasn't prepared for that. Don't need them at all, but I will add it to my collection, I suppose. I just finished my first trip at the mole. It looks like we're getting about 40 to 45 kills an hour. So I am going to put away the Bofa setup. I'm going to try out the Fang, see how it goes. And then I think I'm going to pull out Darox, mostly because I still have one combat task to knock out for the giant mole. And I'd like to get that done so that I could just be done with it and get out of here and not have to worry about coming back. And I think Darox is going to be the easiest way to get this done. So I want to see if the Fang is going to be faster than the Bofa. I'm probably just going to keep all this stuff in my inventory because this is everything that I'm going to be picking up. I'm not going to pick up the mithril bars. I'm not picking up the sharks or the oysters. There might be a couple of other things that I'm not picking up, but I'm picking up these noted items and the Alks and the runes. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So we'll have everything that we make for this entire grind in our inventory, but I'm going to gear up with the Fang and what I currently have as max strength, and we'll see how many kills we get in another hour of this. That's a freaking dragon medhelm from the mole. That's rare drop table, right? That's gotta be super rare. So I finished up my inventory with the Fang, and then I switched gear, which you can see now, because I wanted to get this hard hitter task done, and I got it done first try. I just hit absolutely massive. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to take a while. But anyways, I don't know if I expect this to be faster, if I expect this to be slower. I don't really know. But our trip with the Fang ended up being roughly the same amount of kills per hour as the Bofa. I believe it netted 2 or 3 more kills per hour. It was only like 45, 46, so not that much of a difference, and there is a lot more supply cost with the Fang. So unless this Darox method is significantly faster, I'm going to use the Bofa for this entire grind. I think it's kind of chill. It's a little bit annoying trying to get into the safe spots so I don't have to use prayer, but it's not too bad. I didn't even realize, but we passed 700 KC about 8 kills ago. 7, 8, 9, some amount of kills ago. Didn't realize it. And I also almost got crashed by this dude. I guess if you guys don't know, you can right click on the holes in Falador Park and look inside to see if anyone's in here. Guessing, I don't know if nobody knows about that or whatever, but if you don't know, you can do that. That way you're not crashing people. But this is the only time I've ever seen somebody apologize for crashing, so yeah, there's that, I guess. Just past 800 KC. I never followed up with the Darox because I actually died while I was Darocking. I didn't get my protect from melee up quick enough, and he bopped me a 1. Kind of disrespectful, but, you know, that's part of his job, is to bop me for 1s. That's 900 KC at the Giant Mole. Got a silver ore drop, rare drop table, so that's cool, I guess. I totally realized that that was 1000 KC on top of my clanmate getting an Aram's Hood, which is an absolute game changer, and that is the most exciting thing about this entire grind so far, is my clanmates getting an Aram's Hood. That's really sad. I may or may not have completely blown past another kill count milestone, but that seems to be the theme of this very laid back and very relaxed place. We bumped our kills per hour up to 46 from what was originally 43, I think. The safe spots are getting easier. What was getting faster? Woohoo. 1300. That's another KC milestone. In the past 100, we've gotten our first long bone and another elite clue. So we now have 2 elite clues in the bank. I may or may not have blown past 1400 KC and didn't realize it until way later, but this is also 1500 KC. You guys get 2 KC milestone updates at the same time. We have a long bone to add to our collection, and that's it. Don't forget to make a clip for 1600 KC at the Giant Mole. That's the big old 1600 KC. Bunch of iron arrows to add to the stack, which we have a great stack of now. I didn't realize we had 51,000 iron arrows. But either way, adding to the stack. Nice little collection that we're going to have to take home after the mole grind. Shit, I'm sitting here watching the Savannah Bananas. I didn't realize I hit 1700 KC. I am literally not paying attention at all because I'm just safe spotting this big old blob, and yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm like, alright, don't miss the recording for 1800. And I guess I kind of didn't. I didn't get the kill on camera, but that's 1800 KC. I don't think we've gotten anything special in the past 100, but still here. I'm getting really bored of this place. I'm not tired of it. I'm just bored. It's nothing exciting happening, as expected. I just finished an elite clue. I believe that's elite clue number 3 of the grind. I could be mistaken. And we're at 1,895 kill count. So basically 1,900. We can consider this the 1,900 kill count check-in. And I've seen a ton of people just running through the cave when I'm already in there. And I don't know if people don't know this, but I feel like I need to include it. I didn't feel like I needed to until I saw a guy come down in full Missouri and a T-bow. And I figured, he's experienced, he knows this, right? If you right-click on any of these holes in the Falador Park, you can look inside to see if there's somebody already in there. And you can see there's no adventurers in this tunnel. I'm going to try to find a world that has someone in the tunnel. It shouldn't be very hard. You can see in this world, you look inside and see 1 adventurer. The other one said you can see no adventurers inside. Is this not common knowledge? This is 2,000 KC at the Giant Mole. 1,000 more. And we will be at the drop rate. We've received a long bone in the past 100 KC, but that is it. Oh, look! It's my birth year. I completely blew past 2,100 kills. Didn't notice for a really long time. And almost did the exact same thing with 2,200. But anyways, we're at 2,200 kill count now. At 800 more KC until we are at the drop rate. And I figured that this is actually a perfect time to give you guys a time frame on when this video is being recorded. So today they have released the update for the combat achievements. All of the combat achievements are point-based now. So as you can see by the rewards section of the combat achievements, I need 820 points to achieve my next tier. There's going to be the elite tier, it's going to be the master, and then obviously the grandmasters all the way at the end. But that is when this is being done. So with this being implemented, I might be able to complete the elite tier a little bit sooner than expected. But we'll see. We'll play this as we go, but figured that'd be a good time to update you guys because it literally just updated today. Alright, listen. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. This dude is a frickin' Chad. You know, this is really awkward because I was talking and making a clip. I never hit record, and I meant to hit the save replay on my replay buffer, and I just didn't do that either. Well, we got the baby moped at 2346 KC, which is pretty damn lucky, and you can see him right here. So I'm gonna throw him in my house in the nature pet house where he's gonna stay for the rest of his life, and we'll meet at the GE, I guess. Hello.
What are you doing?
Sitting here. What are you doing? Wasn't that the penis building? Oh, it took me a few inventories to figure out exactly how I wanted to set up my inventory, but I ended up just taking 8 stamina pots. I kept all of this stuff in my inventory throughout the entire time, and it worked out pretty well. The trips lasted, you know, the 6-hour log, and I still had things left over. The only reason I left was because it was time to get off, or I got a clue. And in my inventory right here, you can see basically all of the loot. There's a couple of myth bars and gems, and maybe like a couple of other not stackable things that I didn't pick up. I also alked a dragon med helm on accident, so I'm supposed to have 2 dragon med helms, but oops. So if we do a price check, which I have not done on any of these videos yet, we have a total of basically 43 mil in the inventory. And the reason that I'm doing a price check is because I am keeping the runes and the iron arrows. I have an iron arrow stack in my collections tab that I started keeping. I don't really know why. I was kind of hoping to get it to 100,000 in this grind, but it is what it is. So now at the GE with our newly acquired nest boxes, I'm going to go ahead and sell all the loot that I'm selling. I am going to put the GP and the iron arrows and whatever back in the bank, and I will be back with our total profit from just selling the loot. So after the loot is sold, we have pretty much exactly 6.55 mil right on the nose. I'm going to take note of that on the notepad. We'll add it to what we get out of these nest boxes. We are finished with that. And this is going to take forever to open. So we just finished opening all of the nests. It took like an hour. Dude, there were so many seed nests. It took so long. But I also crushed the nests because the crushed nests go for quite a bit more than the other nests, the not crushed nest. So this was pretty well worth it. That difference is definitely more than 50 GP. Is it worth it, Ian? I don't know, but I did it anyways. I had Wesley do it over in Narda, 50 GP each. Not a big deal. This is the lootage that we got from all of this. It comes out to be about 8.6 mil, about 36.5 mil if we include the nest. So we're gonna sell all this. We're going to get the money out of you know what? We're gonna sell it. We're gonna see what the total was. As we sell off those last couple these, it looks like we ended up with about 8.5 milli. And we're gonna put an offer in to sell all of these nests at not that. This one. 52.58. So with that in, that is going to be 28.3 mil in nests. And after that all sells off, after however long it sells, we end up with roughly 43.4 mil, which I feel like is pretty good. I think we were I don't even remember what the number projected was. I think it was 40, 43.7 mil or 43.8 maybe. So we might have lost like 400k, but that's okay. We rolled the dice and we lost this time. That's okay. And before we call it a day, we have 5 elite clues to open up, and the first one's a mimic. Mimic is completed, and we will get another Ring of Third Age. Manta rays, come on, man, that's absolute garbage. Pantaloons, how wonderful they are. Oh, those are musketeer pants, not pantaloons. What am I talking about? A master clue, let's go. It's a bit of a long master clue, but that is a-okay. It'll hold some really juicy... Okay, then. Second master clue has been completed, and I am going to lose my ish if we get another master clue from this final elite. Thank goodness. Now we get to open both of our master clues that we magically received. We got a nutsack, and that is it. Oh my god, a mimic. I completely forgot that I could get a mimic. Mimic's been completed. I cannot wait for it to give me 15 manta rays. Ooh, 800 blood, well, 500 blood runes on top of the 3. Cool. Nice, not bad. All the clue loot sold, barring some runes and some probably cash GP rewards, we got an extra 1.4 mil, give or take. So that brings our total to, what, like 45 mil on the nose? Pretty close, pretty damn close to 45 mil. I'd say that's pretty good for 1800 giant mole KC. Now that we are 45 mil richer and we have an adorable little pancake to follow us around, it is time to head on to the grind for the next bet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and leave a comment down below with your favorite flavor of pie, and I will see you in the next video.